Hi, I'm Vita. These are testimonials of some of the horses that have benefited from the complete journey. What you're seeing is what used to be Beauty's habitual behavior at horse shows. She only had these reactions at horse shows, never at home where she always enjoyed her training and other activities. Here she is with Ralph, her owner trainer, whom she does love and trust. Beauty's reactions at horse shows were all the more perplexing because she wasn't an antisocial horse, living at home in a busy stable with many horses and people. Also, she's being ridden here by her regular rider with whom she displayed no problems in training. Beauty is, in fact, experiencing indescribable terror. At home, Beauty always immediately responded to Ralph's voice, but here she's so overwhelmed by whatever's making her so terrified that neither his voice nor presence can get through to her. Needless to say, Beauty's entry was cancelled that day. Now, these people were trying to help. And here I'm giving Beauty her complete journey, with owners Ralph and Freddie in attendance. This is a brief clip of a several-hour session. As you can see, my communication with Beauty is verbal. She is listening very attentively. However, the most important aspect of my work is telepathic, non-verbal, and is therefore invisible to onlookers. This is the end of a several-hour session. And here you see Beauty at her first horse show 1 month after that single session complete journey. She's interested in her surroundings, poised, loose, calmly enjoying her day out. Here she is completing her entry, focused and intent on doing her best. Freddie told me this was the first time she'd seen Beauty fully enjoying an entry. She won a ribbon.
First problem is that he refuses to go in the arena. He's a barrel horse, and he refuses to go in the arena, especially when it's an enclosed arena or there's an audience. He just absolutely freaks out at applause. And actually, his reactions to a lot of scary things are over dramatic. It's the newest problem that's arisen is over here when he stands at this wall, and I don't think it's the wall but the cement, and you put a saddle on him, and I don't cinch him up tight because it scares him and he pulls back, and he's fallen here before.
You actually cinched him up completely there on the concrete, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
And I was expecting him to go, he did dance around a little bit, but I was expecting him to go down like he does. I don't even know how to explain it, but he sucks back and buckles down on his knees. And, he didn't do that, so that was
Good boy.
very good. He didn't want to enter the arena for the race. He'd rear up and flip over and refuse and run backwards, and it just got real dangerous, and he ended up flipping over on top of me and hurting me. And so after that, we just had a real difficult time getting into arenas, and I was scared, he was scared, and I met Vita, so I had Vita come out and Vita talk to him. And since then, I've been running in races, and he's been faster and freer, and his big accomplishment was this last weekend at a big show where we had our last accident. We haven't ridden back there since, and he just walked straight down the alley. He had a horse help us lead him, but he never refused. He didn't rear up. He didn't show any signs of panic to go in the arena, and he ran really nice runs. In fact, he ran his fastest run that he's ever run in that on that course.
It's Angela Free Davis. She's on the East Coast of Nancy. She's a hometown girl right here from Burbank. She is my show secretary. Beautifully attired on Friday night. Beautifully colored coordinated horse. She's around barrel number 2. You need to get your hands together and help her through barrel number 3. Here she goes, Angela Free Davis, rider number 99.
To be happier, and he seems to be more fluid, and there seems to be a stronger bond between us because of what Vita has told me and how to deal with it. And she's not here. I can't even tell you how many people come up and say, "God, he just seemed really focused," and he looked like he was just paying attention to you when he was going into the arena, and so I had a bunch of people notice difference in him. Instant he came out of the stall, I brought him over to there, which was the worst place to ever do it. Put the saddle on, and he stood there. He didn't suck back, and he hasn't done it since. He might step to the side, which is perfectly acceptable, but he doesn't suck back and rear up and flip over and just get real upset when we put the saddle on. He doesn't care.